Are you dreaming of escaping the city noise, the traffic, the never-ending rush? Maybe you're thinking about finding a quiet corner of Texas where mornings start with birds instead of sirens, and the cost of living doesn't eat your retirement savings. If that sounds like you, keep watching. Because today, we're uncovering some of the best rural towns in Texas that are perfect for retiring or investing in real estate. These are places where the charm of small-town life meets the comfort of modern living. Towns with scenic back roads, friendly neighbors, and homes that actually give you space to breathe. The kind of communities where you can still walk downtown, grab a cup of coffee, and have 3 people call you by name before you reach your car. We've done deep research into housing prices, healthcare access, local amenities, and safety scores so you don't have to spend hours digging through county data or outdated listings. Every town in this list brings something special to the table, whether it's lakefront peace, hill country charm, or the kind of community spirit that makes you feel like you belong the next day you move in. But don't be fooled. Rural Texas isn't just tumbleweeds and long drives. Some of these places have fiber internet, top-rated hospitals nearby, and real estate markets that are still surprisingly reasonable. From cozy homes under the wide Texas sky to charming downtowns with weekend markets, these towns are proof that you can slow down without giving up comfort or convenience. So if you've ever caught yourself daydreaming about trading your city rent for your own slice of land, stay tuned. The next few minutes might just show you where your next chapter begins. Someplace peaceful, beautiful, and proudly Texan. What makes a great Texas rural town? When people picture rural Texas, they often imagine endless fields, cowboy hats, and dusty roads leading to nowhere. The truth is, the best rural towns in Texas are far more than that. They're communities built on warmth, history, and quiet independence. What makes them truly great isn't just low property taxes or affordable homes. It's the balance between peace and practicality. A great Texas town for retirement or real estate is one where you can find a calm pace of life without giving up the essentials that make living comfortable. Where country living meets modern connection. A good rural town has low crime, friendly locals, and homes that don't break the bank. The ideal place lets you stretch out without feeling cut off from the world. Whether you're working remotely or settling into retirement, access to high-speed internet is now as important as a good grocery store or a nearby clinic. Texas has been improving rural connectivity fast, with fiber coverage reaching more small towns every month, making it easier than ever to live out in the country while staying connected to family, business, or your favorite streaming shows. Healthcare matters too. The best Texas small towns are close enough to regional hospitals or medical centers, so you can get help when you need it without driving for hours. The most underrated part, though, might be community. Texas towns still believe in helping neighbors, waving at strangers, and hosting weekend barbecues where everyone brings something. It's the kind of connection city life often forgets. Of course, no list is perfect. Some small towns are too isolated or too pricey for what they offer, while others strike that perfect middle ground. Quiet, safe, and scenic, with just enough activity to keep life interesting. Those are the towns people talk about for years, the ones that keep showing up on best places to retire lists. Stay tuned because the next few towns are exactly that, hidden gems where affordability, safety, and southern charm meet under the wide Texas sky. The kind of places that make you say, maybe it's time to trade the city lights for porch lights. Fredericksburg, Texas. Welcome to Fredericksburg, Texas. A small hill country gem that feels like it was designed for people who love slow mornings, friendly neighbors, and scenery straight out of a postcard. It's one of those rare towns that perfectly blends Texas charm with European flair, thanks to its deep German roots. Walk down Main Street, and you'll find old limestone buildings, boutique shops, and bakeries that smell like Sunday morning. It's the kind of place where life feels peaceful without ever feeling dull. Fredericksburg has become one of the most desirable rural towns in the state, especially for retirees and real estate investors. The population sits just under 12,000 residents, which keeps it close-knit but still lively. Despite its small size, Fredericksburg boasts incredible dining, art galleries, and local wineries that have turned the town into one of the best wine destinations in the South. It's surrounded by rolling hills, wildflower fields, and oak trees that make every drive feel like a road trip worth taking. When it comes to real estate, Fredericksburg gets a big thumbs up. The median home price currently sits around the high 400s, though you can still find charming cottages or ranch-style homes a bit below that if you search carefully. Property values here have stayed steady over time, making it a strong choice for long-term investment or retirement living. You're not just buying a house, you're buying into a lifestyle that celebrates nature, community, and comfort. Where small-town charm meets big-city essentials. The town scores well in safety, sitting comfortably below national crime averages. Healthcare access is solid too, with Hill Country Memorial and several specialty clinics nearby. That means you're never too far from reliable medical care, a major plus for retirees. For anyone planning to work remotely or simply stay connected, high-speed internet is widely available. Several fiber and cable providers cover nearly all of Fredericksburg, offering speeds up to 1 gig, which is rare for towns this size. What makes Fredericksburg shine most is its personality. Locals are welcoming. The downtown area buzzes just enough to feel alive, and the scenery never gets old. Whether you're sipping local wine at sunset, visiting a peach orchard in the summer, or enjoying quiet evenings on your porch, this town delivers that calm, content feeling most people spend years searching for. If you want a small town that still feels sophisticated, Fredericksburg is the kind of place that makes you think, yeah, I could stay here forever. But keep watching. The next Texas town might just top it for affordability and peace of mind. Llano, Texas. Sitting quietly along the beautiful Llano River, this little Texas town has a personality as big as the state itself. Llano, Texas, is one of those places that perfectly captures what people mean when they talk about the heart of the hill country. It's known for its wide-open skies, rolling granite hills, and that peaceful rhythm of life that makes you forget what traffic even feels like. Llano isn't a town that tries to impress you. It just does. With its classic courthouse square, old-fashioned shops, and some of the best barbecue in the state, it's a place that makes you slow down, smile, and start thinking about staying for good. Llano has just over 3,000 residents, which keeps things friendly and easygoing. The people here still wave at each other from their trucks, and the community spirit feels real, not rehearsed. It's the kind of place where Friday night events still bring folks downtown, and the river becomes the town's heartbeat every weekend. If you're looking for a place to retire that doesn't feel empty or forgotten, Llano is a great fit. Where retirement feels roomy, not restricted. The cost of living here stays below the state average, which means your retirement dollars stretch further. Housing prices remain surprisingly reasonable for such a scenic part of Texas. The median home price hovers in the low 300s, and it's still possible to find homes under that if you look just outside the main area. For that price, you can often get a spacious home with a yard big enough for a garden, a workshop, or maybe even a few chickens, if that's your thing. Property taxes are moderate for Texas, and many retirees take advantage of local exemptions that help keep costs manageable over time. Safety-wise, Llano scores solid marks, with crime rates lower than most towns its size. You can walk the square in the evening or sit by the river at sunset without worrying about much more than whether you brought enough bug spray. When it comes to health care, Llano Memorial Hospital and several nearby clinics serve the community well. For more specialized care, larger hospitals in Marble Falls or Austin are within a comfortable drive, which gives residents the best of both worlds. Small town living with access to city-level care. For remote workers or anyone who likes staying connected, internet coverage here has grown quickly. Most of Llano now has access to high-speed service, with fiber networks continuing to expand into rural parts of the county. That makes it easier than ever to live the quiet country life without feeling disconnected from the rest of the world, where slowing down feels like coming home. What really makes Llano stand out, though, is its atmosphere. The sunsets over the river glow orange and pink. The barbecue smoke drifts through the air, and conversations stretch longer because no one's in a hurry. It's not fancy or flashy. It's real. If your idea of retirement is less about golf courses and more about good neighbors, slow days, and living where life still feels genuine, Llano might just be the Texas town that wins you over. Jefferson, Texas. Tucked away in the piney woods of East Texas sits Jefferson, a town that feels like a living time capsule from the 1800s. Known as one of the most historic small towns in Texas, Jefferson blends Southern charm with a quiet riverside lifestyle that's ideal for retirees and anyone dreaming of small-town real estate. Cobblestone streets, antique shops, and Victorian homes line the downtown area, giving it a storybook look that feels peaceful, yet full of character. Jefferson isn't trying to be trendy, it's timeless, which is exactly why people fall in love with it. With a population of around 2,000 residents, Jefferson offers that tight-knit community feeling that makes you feel welcome the next morning after moving in. The pace is slow, but never dull. You'll find weekend markets, community parades, and a steady stream of visitors exploring the historic hotels and bed and breakfasts. The Big Cypress Bayou runs right through town, adding a natural calm that you can't buy. Locals love kayaking or taking riverboat tours on weekends, proving that the simple life doesn't have to mean a boring one. Where history comes without the premium price. When it comes to real estate, Jefferson is surprisingly affordable. The median home price sits comfortably in the mid-200s, with a mix of restored Victorian houses, cozy cottages, and properties with plenty of land. That means you can still find charm without paying big city prices. For retirees looking for investment potential, Jefferson's steady tourism keeps the short-term rental market alive, while long-term residents benefit from stable property values. It's the kind of market that rewards patience and good timing rather than speculation. The town's crime rate remains lower than the national average, giving residents a real sense of safety that many city dwellers miss. You can stroll downtown at sunset, or sit on your porch without feeling rushed or uneasy. Healthcare access is another positive. Jefferson has local clinics and urgent care centers nearby, while larger hospitals in Marshall or Longview are within a quick drive. That means you can enjoy the quiet life without sacrificing medical convenience. High-speed internet service is available through several providers, with fiber expanding across Marion County. so streaming your favorite shows or working remotely is no problem. Many residents take advantage of that, blending part-time work or small businesses with the comfort of rural life, where charm lives in every front porch wave. Jefferson has an unmistakable spirit, historic, peaceful, and friendly in a way that feels rare today. It's the kind of place where everyone knows your dog's name, and the post office clerk still greets you with a smile. Whether you're looking to retire or simply invest in a slower, simpler lifestyle, Jefferson proves that small-town Texas still has plenty of magic left. Stay tuned, because the next town might surprise you with its lakeside beauty and small-town heart. Granbury, Texas. Just southwest of Fort Worth lies one of the most inviting lake towns in all of Texas, Granbury. This town has mastered the art of small-town living with just the right touch of convenience and comfort. Granbury offers retirees and real estate seekers a peaceful setting wrapped around a beautiful lake, with a historic downtown that feels straight out of a movie. The Courthouse Square, lined with boutique shops, restaurants, and antique stores, is always buzzing just enough to feel alive but never chaotic. It's the perfect mix of community spirit and calm relaxation, making it one of the top rural destinations in Texas for anyone looking to slow down without losing access to modern life. Granbury's population sits around 12,000 residents, which gives it a friendly small-town feel, while still offering amenities you'd expect in a mid-sized city. The town's heartbeat is Lake Granbury, a sparkling reservoir that's perfect for fishing, boating, and lazy summer afternoons. Waterfront homes and lakeview properties are in high demand, yet Granbury remains one of the more affordable lake towns in the state. The median home price falls in the mid-400s, but there's a wide range available, from cozy cottages under $300,000 to luxury properties with private docks and wide water views. It's one of those rare places where you can still find value in a market that keeps drawing attention from people looking to leave the big city behind. Safety is another reason Granbury stands out. Crime rates stay below both state and national averages, and the local police department has a strong community presence. It's a place where people still feel comfortable walking downtown after dinner, or enjoying evening strolls along the lakefront. For healthcare, residents have easy access to Lake Granbury Medical Center, a full-service hospital with emergency care and specialists just minutes from the center of town. Larger facilities in Fort Worth are about an hour away, giving you both small-town service and big city access when needed. High-speed internet coverage in Granbury continues to expand, with fiber and cable options available to nearly all neighborhoods. Whether you're streaming, working remotely, or running an online business, Granbury's digital infrastructure can handle it. That connectivity, combined with its relaxed atmosphere, has attracted more remote workers and semi-retired professionals who want the lake lifestyle without the isolation of more remote towns. Granbury's sense of community is what really seals the deal. The town hosts festivals, farmers markets, and outdoor concerts that bring everyone together, creating a true small-town Texas experience. Locals often say the hardest part about living here is leaving the porch because the sunsets are too good to miss. Granbury proves that you don't have to compromise between nature and convenience. You can wake up to the sound of lake waves, drive a few minutes to grab a coffee, and still feel connected to everything that matters. But don't settle in just yet. The next town offers that same peaceful lifestyle with even more charm tucked into the rolling Texas hills. Bourne, Texas. Nestled in the heart of the Texas Hill Country sits Bourne, a picture-perfect town that has quietly become one of the most desirable rural communities in the state. Surrounded by oak-covered hills and scenic backroads, Bourne combines the charm of small-town Texas with a touch of modern sophistication. It's the kind of place where you can enjoy the slower pace of country life while still being close enough to San Antonio for a day trip or a quick airport run. That balance of peaceful living and accessibility is what makes Bourne a favorite among retirees, families, and investors alike. The first thing you notice about Bourne is its atmosphere. It's warm, clean, and full of personality. The historic Main Street is a stretch of beautifully restored buildings filled with boutique stores, cozy coffee shops, and local restaurants serving everything from Texas barbecue to authentic German pastries. The town has kept its roots strong since its founding by German settlers, and that heritage still shows in its architecture and community spirit. You can walk the main strip on a Saturday morning and find live music, local art, and a friendly crowd that always seems happy to see new faces. Bourne's population sits just under 20,000, giving it the comfort of a small town with the convenience of a small city. Housing prices reflect the area's popularity, with the median home price currently in the low to mid-500s. While it's not the cheapest place on the list, what you get for your money here is quality. Well-built homes, established neighborhoods, and some of the most beautiful natural surroundings in Texas. Properties on the outskirts often come with land. Perfect for retirees who want space for a garden, a workshop, or simply a quiet backyard view of the hills. Crime in Bourne remains low, with safety scores consistently above the national average. The town takes pride in maintaining a secure, welcoming environment where people still leave their doors unlocked and neighbors keep an eye out for one another. Healthcare is excellent for a rural community, with local clinics and urgent care centers serving the area, plus quick access to several major hospitals in nearby San Antonio. That gives residents both peace of mind and convenience when it comes to medical care. For internet and connectivity, Bourne is well ahead of many rural areas. Multiple providers offer high-speed fiber service throughout town, making it easy for remote workers and retirees to stay connected. That reliability has helped attract a new wave of people who want to work from home while enjoying small-town life. Bourne also scores high in livability thanks to its outdoor spaces. The nearby Cibolo Nature Center offers walking trails, bird watching, and scenic picnic spots, while the Guadalupe River runs just a short drive away for kayaking or fishing. It's easy to see why this town continues to grow steadily while keeping its laid-back charm intact. What really defines Bourne, though, is its mix of comfort, community, and natural beauty. The sunsets stretch endlessly across the hills. The air feels cleaner, and the sense of belonging is instant. Even the deer seem to move at a slower, happier pace here. Bourne isn't just a great place to retire. It's a great place to start the next chapter of life surrounded by everything that makes Texas special. Stay tuned, because the number one town might just outshine even this hill country treasure. Number 1. Marble Falls, Texas. Marble Falls, Texas is where the beauty of the hill country meets the comfort of small-town living. Sitting along the Colorado River, this town is surrounded by rolling hills, sparkling lakes, and the kind of scenery that never gets old. It's a community that feels peaceful yet full of life, a perfect balance for retirees, remote workers, and anyone looking to invest in Texas real estate. The moment you drive through town, you can feel it. Marble Falls has that rare mix of charm, safety, and energy that keeps people coming back. The town has grown steadily over the years, but still keeps its small-town personality intact. With just under 8,000 residents, Marble Falls offers plenty of breathing room, while still providing the conveniences of a modern town. Downtown is lively, with art galleries, cafes, and boutique stores that sit right next to century-old buildings. The waterfront along Lake Marble Falls adds a touch of resort-style beauty, with walking trails, parks, and outdoor restaurants that overlook the water. It's the kind of place where weekends feel like mini vacations, even if you live there year-round. Real estate in Marble Falls has become increasingly attractive because it combines natural beauty with lasting value. The median home price sits in the mid-400s, though prices vary depending on whether you want a lakeview home, a spot downtown, or a few acres just outside the city limits. Homes here hold their value well, thanks to steady demand and limited overdevelopment. For those looking to retire, there's a mix of modern builds, ranch properties, and cozy lake cottages. Many buyers see it as a long-term investment rather than a short-term move, since the region continues to draw interest from across the country. Crime rates in Marble Falls remain well below national averages, making it one of the safest towns in Central Texas. The community is tight-knit, with active neighborhood groups and local events that make it easy to feel part of something. Healthcare access is another major plus. Baylor Scott and White Medical Center serves the area with a full range of services, and larger facilities in Austin are just about an hour away. That kind of proximity offers peace of mind without sacrificing the small-town lifestyle. Internet connectivity and infrastructure are excellent, with high-speed fiber and cable available across most of the town. Whether you're streaming movies, running an online business, or video calling family, Marble Falls keeps you connected. The town's location along Highway 281 also makes travel easy, putting you within a short drive of Austin, Burnet, or Fredericksburg. What really makes Marble Falls special is its atmosphere. It's not just scenic, it's genuinely peaceful. Locals gather at the Bluebonnet Cafe for breakfast, stroll by the lake in the evenings, and greet you like they've known you for years. The sunsets here light up the entire sky in shades of orange and gold, reflecting off the water like a painting that never fades. Marble Falls isn't just a great place to retire. It's the kind of town that reminds you what living in Texas is supposed to feel like. Beautiful, affordable, and filled with heart. It's no surprise this lakeside treasure takes the #1 spot. Stay tuned, because what comes next might help you figure out how to make one of these Texas towns your next home. Smart buying and retiring tips. Before settling into your dream town, a few smart steps can make your Texas move smoother and your investment stronger. Rural living has its perks, but it also means thinking ahead. Start with property taxes. Texas doesn't have a state income tax, but property taxes vary by county. Look for senior or homestead exemptions. They can save you a lot each year and keep your budget steady. Visit your potential town in different seasons. Summer brings energy and visitors, while winter shows you the quiet side. Spending a few days during each helps you see if it's truly your kind of pace or just a fun getaway. Check healthcare and internet access before signing anything. Many rural towns have clinics or regional hospitals within a short drive, and high-speed internet continues expanding across Texas, making remote work and telehealth easy. Reliable service means you can enjoy peace without being disconnected. If you're financing, research rural loan programs. Some offer low or even zero down payments in qualifying areas, helping you stretch your retirement savings further. These programs update often, so it's smart to check current options before buying. Finally, meet the people. Attend a local event or walk downtown. You'll see quickly whether the community feels like home. Texas towns keep evolving, but smart planning ensures your next move stays timeless, comfortable, and full of that warm, small-town spirit that never goes out of style. From quiet hill towns to peaceful lakeside escapes, Texas proves that the good life doesn't need skyscrapers or traffic. These small towns offer what most people are really chasing: space to breathe, neighbors who care, and homes that hold their value. Whether you're looking to retire or invest, the perfect Texas town is out there waiting for you. Each community has its own rhythm. Some give you lakefront mornings. Others offer historic streets and sunsets that stop you in your tracks. But they all share the same feeling: security, beauty, and that classic Texas friendliness that never fades. Before you decide where to settle, visit a few of these places. Walk the main streets, talk to locals, watch the stars at night. You'll know when you've found the right one. It's that moment when it already feels like home. If you're ready to trade city chaos for Texas calm, start exploring now. Tell me in the comments which town caught your attention, or which Texas gem deserves a mention next time. Keep watching for more towns where peace, value, and community come together perfectly. Go out, have a great day, explore new places, and be nice to each other.